Hello, my name is Alan Wright. When we want to learn about evangelization, it would be good for us to focus on the Master Evangelist, who is Jesus Christ. While there is no perfect program in evangelization, we have the perfect person. So, as Catholics, we need to study the way the Master evangelized. And one of my favorite episodes comes at the very end of the Gospel of Luke, after the resurrection. And we see two disciples walking on the road to Emmaus. Jesus had told them to stay in Jerusalem, and yet these two guys are going the wrong way. And what does Jesus do? Jesus draws near to them as they're going the wrong way. And then Jesus begins to ask them questions. It's easy for us to share our faith with those who believe exactly like we do. And yet, learning from the Master, Jesus was not afraid to draw near to those going the wrong way. In your walk with Christ, are you afraid to draw near to those who are going the wrong way? And let's face it, we're not perfect ourselves, but we know people that certainly are on the wrong road. And so what does Jesus do? Jesus doesn't yell at them. He doesn't scold them. He asks them some questions. And the first question Jesus asks is, what are you discussing along the way? In essence, what Jesus is asking is what's important to you? And these guys sort of give a response and they say, are you the only one in Jerusalem who doesn't know the events that just happened? Jesus more than anybody knows what just happened. I'm sure Jesus let his robes, hang over his nail-marked hands. And yet Jesus responds with another question. Jesus says, what things? What a great question. That Jesus wants to hear their perspective on the crucifixion. So rather than just giving people all the answers, can we draw near to people who are going maybe the wrong way and maybe start to ask them some questions, build a relationship with them, and then when they ask us some questions, that might be our opportunity to share our faith, our encounter with the God who is risen from the dead and the God who loves us and gave his life for us.